Hey everyone, Aliester here, and welcome back to Into the Breach. So this is gonna be a bit different since during my recording I had a bit of a rundown with the microphone. It got disconnected and I only saw it after I recorded everything. So this is basically gonna be me like talking over after everything has played out. So I hope that it's something different, right? So we'll see how it works out. I'm not planning on doing it every time, but whatever. The last time the final, not the final mission, the boss fight. Well, I wasn't particularly happy with it because we lost 2 grid defense, and I was like really kind of bummed out, right? Because it's never within my range of abilities, like to go for the grid defense damage. So in here I was like thinking, okay, we're gonna get back the grid defense. We're gonna do some missions that are gonna give us back the power regardless. So staying optimistic. So here I was more like weighing out the options for which island to go, taking into consideration the bosses. So the ice, the Pickle Robotics didn't make the cut since they have the spider leader, which is really hard if you don't have the proper equipment. So right here, I'm like, oh yeah, great. We lost 2 grid power, and right off the bat, we have our very first mission that we can access to that gives us not only 2 power, but an additional reputation. So I'm quite ecstatic right here, and by the fact that the road for advancement is pretty easy. We're gonna go for the leftmost island in the end, but. The bottom line is we're getting, after this mission, we have access to two sections of the island which give us 2 stars, and one section which will reward us with 1 star and some more power. And now here is like, of course it's gonna be like me, a lot of scrolling back and forth between the upgrade screen. Basically, I'm thinking where to put Camila, our newly found pilot, due to her skill, and I was more like thinking along the ways like maybe she should go to the jet mech, maybe to the rocket mech, maybe we should just have her sit one out. But in the end, she gets into the team right away. I'm removing, and yeah, we have 1 less movement due to that, since Qualia had unlocked the upgrade, which gave her additional movement. But in the end, this is the team I'm setting in. The hardened point, yeah, here is like I'm determined to go with this map. And the initial setup is not particularly bad. We can deal 3 damage due to our storm generator upgrades. So we have Alpha Leaper, Alpha Hornet, which might be troublesome, the Borrower, which also has only 3 health, and a Scarab, which basically can be killed by either Camila or or Michaela. So at first it's not bad when you look at it at first. You know, the Borrower is actually the problem, since Henry cannot attack the Borrower, since he cannot be moved at any way. So this is pretty much my final setup. I'm just gonna be switching Michaela with Henry. No, actually Henry with Michaela, because I was like, yeah, let's have Henry give him some more movement. Now, this is where the problems start right off the bat. The first turn is like it's already putting us into a firestorm, because all of the VEC are actually gonna be attacking vital points. We need to defend both of those solar panels, solar farms, and everything is getting attacked. The Alpha Leaper, takes 1 building. The Scarab attacks attacks the solar panel. The Alpha Hornet also attacks the solar panel, and the Borrower attacks the solar panel and additional 2 grids. So here is like, I've been through this through this setup, and this is bad. However you look at it, it's down the crapper with this. This is a very hard first turn, and I actually had a lot of thought put into it, because at first I was thinking I have to cancel out the Alpha Leaper, but at the same time he attacks a building that's only one grid power, so in the end it's manageable. Then I was thinking maybe let's move the Scarab down, and the Scarab could actually attack the Borrower, canceling out his attack, but in the end it turns out that the Scarab goes after the Borrower, so that's no dice. The Alpha Hornet is an issue all in itself, so either way, however I tried to think about it, was looking for different solutions. There is no avoiding it that damage to the grid has to be taken, because Henry cannot get rid of the Borrower. The Hornet could be moved, but whatever. That still leaves 3 units that are actively attacking our crucial points, which are the solar panels. So in the end, I'm thinking the Alpha Leaper can stay, because he does 5 damage, right? He does a lot, despite having only 3 health. But he can stay because he's gonna take only the single grid defense. That's more than manageable. Of course, at the same time, I took this mission to get back the grid power, and the first thing I'm doing is losing additional grid power. And here, of course, I'm again thinking, like, how should I proceed on the Hornet? Like, should I? The first one was with Camila, because this would explode the tile underneath the Hornet. It would cancel out its attack, but that doesn't matter, since the Hornet would get pushed either way. It would only get 2 damage. Here I was also thinking that maybe drop a bomb on the Borrower, but it's only a single point of damage. He burrows underground, so there's no point of leaving the smoke in there, since well, there would be, of course, if we would think ahead, and that would actually leave this space, this tile, not available to attack. Maybe I should have thought about it that way. But at that moment, it did not occur to me. I was like, I need the Hornet to be as low on health as possible. So in the end, this is where I'm choosing I think this is where I'm finally choosing, to go after the Hornet with Michaela. Due to our upgrade to the Storm Generator, our Storm Clouds now deal 2 damage. So it's 3 damage for the Hornet, 2 damage for the Borrower. The Scarab simply gets moved, but he only has 2 hit points, so that's not a big deal. And we leave the Leaper for another day to deal with that. So that was my line of thinking. Like, I think, this is the point where I come to terms that I simply cannot mitigate the damage. And that's where I start my movement. Yeah, of course, I forgot that I'm gonna be pushing Michaela back, but that's within reason, right? So now I have to watch, of course, my build, the grid get damaged. Of course, the grid defense didn't work. No biggie. Why not? And this is the moment where the fuck my life occurs moment with the soldier sign appearing, and it's like, okay, yeah, because why not? Why shouldn't he appear right now? And of course, again, everyone is attacking everything, and as you can see, the Borrower, the Hornet, the Alpha Hornet, the Alpha Leaper. We have 5 enemies. We have 5 enemies that are constantly on the attack. They're gunning for our building. So, of course, the most obvious move right here is to move Henry in between the Alpha Leaper and the Alpha Hornet, because there is no other way. We need to, like, maximize our not even damage output, but displacing output so that we can mitigate the damage. And in here, of course, we will at least get rid of the Alpha Hornet, so we will save one of our solar plants or panels. I'm sorry, I don't see it like very clearly. I have the video minimized, so I'm talking over it. So this was the biggest priority. The Leaper, of course, can get bent, and again, he needs to be thought about another time. The Borrower, of course, still remaining the biggest issue, since the Camilla is the only one who can actually attack him, because we do not have the upgrade for the range of our jet mech, so Michaela cannot do anything. And so this is a pretty straightforward course of action for Camilla. She needs to actually attack the Borrower and get rid of it. And of course, we cannot forget that the additional bonus objective is to kill 7 enemies. And at this point, we have killed a single one, and this is the second one. So I'm like, oh my god, like how am I gonna do it? And not only am I getting pounded for the grid defense, as you can see right now, I'm also not gonna be able to get the perfect island bonus. So everything is looking pretty dire for me. And of course, yeah, why not? Additional Vex spotting points. But this is the turn. This is the turn where actually I'm starting to see a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. So this move is without a question, and in here I was thinking like, okay, so I'm gonna fire at the Hornet, he kills the Alpha Hornet, because I'm still thinking in terms of the Soldier Scion not being on the field. So I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna kill both Hornets in one go, and then I'm like, fuck no, the Scion is still alive. The Alpha Hornet is still alive due to the Scion. So I'm like, okay, quickly, let's go for the Soldier Scion. And this is like, is he gonna die before the Alpha Hornet? And I'm like, yeah, of course, because he's gonna be taking damage from the storm, and it takes priority. And there I had to reset the turn because, of course, I made that move too hastily to move in Camilla, because if I would have actually moved Henry, I wanted him to push him that way, the Alpha Leaper, and with the way it played out, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna push Michaela into a building, so losing even more grid power than I already have. But in here it's like, yeah, this is gonna be fine, right? The Soldier Scion dies, the Alpha Hornet dies, that leaves the Alpha Leaper, for which I'm gonna be coming like right now. And this is the final turn, and after the whole ordeal, because it has to be said, I'm like, this was the moment when it's like, okay, you think you got comfortable with the previous playthrough of the Into the Breach? Like, yeah, here's something for you to do. Like, fuck you, have fun with this one. But in the end, I think I managed, because right here it's a really simple matter. The Alpha Leaper is dead either way, because he will get pushed into the water. Even if Michaela would have dropped the bombs on him, he would have died due to the damage from the storm. So from the electrical storm. So that basically leaves the Leaper and the Scarab, which are basically Leaper 1 hit point, 2 hit points on the Scarab. So it's a simple thing, really. And yeah, right here I was like not thinking it like really hard, because yeah, we push with Henry so that the Leaper dies. We follow up with Michaela, and we lick our wounds, because this was like, I was really sweating during this mission. But in the end I was like, all right, we didn't get more grid power, but in the end we didn't lose more power than necessary. And so we're back to the starting point with our grid defense, but at the same time, at least we received one reputation. And yeah, got a reactor cores for both Michaela and Camilla. So here I was like really ecstatic after what happened. And yeah, I'm giving the +1 movement, because I thought that I really needed the one additional tile to be able to move more freely with Camilla. It would have helped a lot, I think. So I'm like, all right, we do not make the same mistake twice. I need the additional movement for Camilla. And here I will be redirecting the cores to get more range, because with the storm generator, of course, our clouds now deal 2 damage, and with additional range for the jet mech, he's gonna be attacking. He'll be able to drop 2 bombs in front of him. So this will cause one bomb will deal 1 damage to the enemy, plus 2 damage from each storm cloud. So that basically is 6 damage, 3 thrown on 2 enemies, 3 per enemy, right? And of course, right here, I'm like, all right, the terraformer missions are pretty nice, usually because you have a 4th unit, which insta kills whatever is on its path. And the starting enemies are okay-ish, right? We have an Alpha Leaper, we have Alpha Scarab, and the regular Leaper. Soldier Scion, not so hot, but this is way more manageable since there was no borrower to worry about right here. And so I was thinking, like, yeah, let's put Camilla somewhere in the front, because she doesn't need to worry about the fact that the Leaper will jump at her. And of course, we could always drop the smoke behind her and be on our merry way if all goes bad. And with Henry, I don't know. I was thinking, like, yeah, I can actually leave him for the Alpha Leaper, because if he goes in close or whatever, I can simply push him back. But in the end, I decided that might be a bad move, and it's better to actually go to the back. And if the Alpha Leaper moves somewhere close, then I'm gonna be easily able to move Henry and push him into the lane where we're gonna terraform. So this is how they split. The Vec right here is like perfect, because both of the Alpha Vec are straight in the path of our terraformer. So this move is a no-brainer, right? You need to get rid of the Alpha Vec right now, like pronto. And that leaves a single Leaper, which is 2 HP, and Soldier Scion, which is also 2 HP. So it's literally who's gonna take the kill. Camilla is gonna kill the Scion, or the Leaper. So here I was like playing around with the idea whether I should drop 2 smoke bombs or a single one, but in the end I thought, like, yeah, let's not go crazy with removing tiles from which we can attack. And of course I had to reset the turn, because the way I was thinking, I left Michaela on a tile which would get terraformed. So I was like, okay, let's dial it back a bit. Make sure that none of our units get accidentally destroyed by my own lack of vision. And here is like, this is the final turn. Henry just moves in. He's gonna, yeah. I didn't think that one through to push Camilla, but nothing bad happened. Henry is shielded. Everything's cool. Scion dies. Bam! Right now. And after previous mission, this one will go really smoothly, as you will soon see, right? Because now we have only a single Vec. We have a single regular Hornet, so that's, again, no problem whatsoever. It's like we're gonna destroy him no matter what happens. So this is a matter right now, like, I'm thinking, like, where I want to terraform. And since only one Vec is gonna go from the bottom, and that the Vec are usually gonna be going for the buildings which are already at the top. So the bottom row is the best course of action, since there's a really low chance that the Vec would actually go there, unless they would attack the terraformer. But that did not occur to me at that moment. And here I'm like, yeah, let's do it the fun way. Let's drop a smoke bomb from the artillery. But we block 3 free spawn points, so again, there's gonna be just another single Vec coming in next turn, which makes me really ecstatic, really happy. And what happens here? Yeah, So yeah, we get a single scarab, right? So again, after previous mission where we had to like juggle everything and pray for the best, in here we have total control over what's happening on the field of the battle. It's like the only issue is where do we terraform? How do we block the spawn points, the vex spawn points, and who gets the kill? As simple as that. So I'm like, yeah, Michaela is the closest, so she's gonna drop another smoker, because I also wanted to, well, not Michaela, Camila. Michaela needs to heal up, so I didn't want to move her, and I wanted to block a spawn point. So at this point, only 2 additional Vec will come in next turn. That's our final turn. And we still need to terraform just a single tile, which is great in itself. So we get an alpha borrower, and it appeared at the best possible moment since this is the final turn. We just need to get rid of him, like he needs to go back down. So I'm like, yeah, let's use up our extended range, have Michaela show off a bit. And Camila, I basically really want Camila to get as much experience as possible. And here, just move Henry out of the way, terraform back the land, and we're all fine and dandy. Everything's fine. I just dropped the shield down for the sake of it, so so that I get into the habit of always doing it, even if I don't have a decent move. So this mission went smoothly as hell after the previous one. I'm like, from start to finish, we're in control. Everything was going smoothly. We had the Vec on the ropes at all times. It all went well. So yeah, and here I was like still playing around with the idea whether I should, where should I put my next upgrades, and I'm thinking like the jet mech needs to get additional movement, because the health is one thing, but we also need the movement, right? Okay, but everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little project that I had. But this is it. I'll be seeing you next time. So I hope you like the video regardless, and I'll be seeing you, right? So have a great day. Until next time, right? Bye bye.